Hello everybody, welcome to the morning talk show with Thomas, Jeremiah and Carl.
He's Thomas, I'm Jeremiah, and he's Carl.
We have a new letter from Drake Tan from Carl.
What does it say?
Hey guys, what makes up matter and what happens when ice melts? What happens to the particles when water evaporates?
Well, there are three basic forms of matter. As you can see, there is solid, liquid, and gas. Well, first, you have to identify the particles in each type of matter, or you can just check its properties. The particles in a solid are close to each other with minimum space between them and are arranged in an orderly pattern. The particles are not able to move around freely and are only able to vibrate in a fixed spot. Use eggs in a nest as an example. Eggs are usually arranged neatly in an orderly pattern with a minimum space between them. When they are about to hatch, they vibrate in a spot.
What about liquid particles, you ask? When the temperature of the solid particles increase, the particles gain energy and start to overcome the forces of attraction that hold them tightly together in an orderly pattern. This is what happens when solids melt. When the solid is fully melted, the particle is able to move more freely even though the forces of attraction are still quite strong. The spaces between them are further apart and they are able to move around more freely, overcoming the strong force of attraction, breaking free of their fixed arrangement, so they take the shape of the container holding them.
Oh, just like when chicks hatch.
That's right! When hens sit on their eggs, they gain energy which enables them to hatch. Chicks move around together just like liquid particles. As they are unable to fly, they still do not have much freedom.
Gas particles are the particles with the most freedom. When liquid particles gain even more thermal energy, they finally are able to completely overcome the forces of attraction that holds them together. This enables them to have maximum space between the particles. They take the shape of the containers holding them just like liquid particles. Just like when chicks grow into chickens.
I know! When chicks grow into fully grown chickens, they are able to fly around just like gas particles are able to move freely.
Now, you may ask why each type of matter moves differently. For example, solid particles vibrate on the spot, while liquid particles move freely in all directions. Well, that's because there is different forces of energy for each type of matter. For solid particles, there is a very strong force of attraction. For liquid particles, there is a moderate force of attraction between particles. For gas, there is a very weak force of attraction between particles.
So basically, solid particles vibrate in their own position. They have a regular arrangement and they are closely packed and have a very strong force of attraction. Liquid particles are randomly arranged, moving freely in all directions, and they have a moderate force of attraction. Gas particles are randomly arranged too, but they move freely in all directions at high speed and they have a weak force of attraction. However, you haven't really answered all the questions. What happens to each form of matter when the temperature changes?
Well, according to the graph that we have here, you can see that when temperature increases, a solid will melt and become a liquid. Now, why does this happen? If you look carefully, the temperature of a solid will increase, and it increases until it reaches the first straight plateau. This is when there is changes of solid to liquid. This only occurs when there is heat. Heat is absorbed, causing the forces of attraction in solid to weaken due to the moving energy among the particles.
So, the same thing occurs for evaporation. When liquid gains heat, boiling occurs and the particles in the liquid gain heat, and moving energy weaken the force of attraction until it is very weak. This occurs when the temperature remains the same for a certain period of time. That's right! I hope you understand that, Drake. Thank you for watching Morning Talk Show with Thomas, Jeremiah and Carl.
Signing out!